Hi friends, Lyndi here. Let's talk about fear. For a long time, fear has kept me from doing the things that I want to do, the things that I feel called to do as an artist, as an individual. I've never been afraid of failure. I've never been afraid to fail at something. I'm good at failing at things. You get back up, you try it again. Failure's easy, failure's normal. What I'm afraid of is being viewed as different than my peers, or not normal. And don't even get me started on the word normal. For example, I really enjoy helping people. Going out of my way to help others is really satisfying to me. But there have been so many times in my past where my fear of being viewed as weird or being viewed as, why is that person going out of their way to help that other, they don't know that person, that has stopped me. That fear of being viewed as strange for wanting to help another person has stopped me from helping people. That's ridiculous. I find joy and satisfaction in going out of my way to help others, to bring them joy and comfort and safety. But in society, that's considered as weird. That's not normal. It's strange to put others before yourself, especially strangers, and therefore I'm afraid people are gonna think I have an ulterior motive or that there's, some other reason that I'm helping them. It's sad that my fear of how people view me stops me from doing good in the world and stops me from helping people. That fear of judgment is basically the reason why I never started this YouTube channel in the first place. This is not the first time that I've attempted this. So in high school, the second I got my own webcam, I started recording myself singing, playing guitar, playing piano, doing everything that I could. Every musical theater song I knew how to belt. Top of my lungs, in character, Elphaba, Elika Namen Namen, little blonde me. So on this laptop, I had 10, 20, 30 videos of me doing what I love, showing off what I love. Not a single one ever got posted. Well, that's a lie. One got posted. I did a video recording at a really low, awkward angle because I didn't want to show my face, and it was an original piano piece. I put the camera at the end of the piano, and I started playing. I was real young, I think probably a freshman in high school, and I had my little cheer shorts on and a tank top and no bra, and it was the worst angle ever. That video stayed up for maybe a week. It got some good feedback and good views, but I hated the way I looked. So I took it down. All that planning and whatnot out the window because anxiety took over. A couple years ago, I tried it again. I met my best friend who reignited my love of music and creating and performing. And we put together all sorts of duets and a cappella music. We wanted to theme the channel around bringing joy to people through music, about how music can affect emotion and you can use that to connect with the rest of the world. We were both dealing with depression and anxiety at the time and knew a lot of other people who were too, and I was hoping that through sharing our own stories, we could help others find a venue to share their stories. We had pages and pages of schedules and planning. I had figured out our first 20 videos, duets, what they were gonna be, what the topic was gonna be, why we were singing that song. We were gonna explain why each song was important in our history, and then encourage others to create as well. Again, anxiety stopped us from creating that channel. We recorded the first video, we looked at it with zero editing skills, and realized we both hated the way we looked on camera and didn't want anybody else to see that but us. So we deleted it. So here we are, nearing the end of a very tumultuous 2020, understatement of the year. It's been a long decade, as I keep saying. We are in the middle of a global pandemic that has been politicized to the point that it's divided our country and dividing the families within it. People are desperate for community. Why start a channel now? That's why. I've been planning this for a really long time, and it's been a struggle to overcome the anxiety and the immense fear of judgment that comes from plastering my face and my opinion and my voice all over the internet. But I've decided that fear is selfish. The fear of judgment, keeping back things that I think can help the world because I'm afraid of how I might be viewed because of it. That is selfish, and that is showing my privilege in the worst way possible. Fear of judgment is, in this case, an expression of privilege. Not everyone else has the resources I do to entertain themselves during this pandemic in the way I have been. I've been spending my time teaching myself new things on YouTube, watching other creators, practicing my own art on my own. All of these new crafts and skills and things that are a really great way to let out anxiety and pass time. Not everyone has that luxury. Not everyone even has the luxury of staying home during a pandemic. I've been primarily making my income the last few months via delivery service apps and, food delivery, because the theaters where I normally make my income are all shut down right now for obvious reasons. So while I can't work in my usual field, I have the opportunity to create the schedule I want with my driving shifts and do this in my spare time. And I'm hoping to share that spare time with you. I feel like I have a unique perspective, and I'm a fairly good speaker when I can get over myself and get over the fear of judgment. I have things to say, and I have things to share that I think could help others get through a hard time, like all these other creators have helped me. And keeping that to myself because people might look at me funny is silly. I was part of something this year that hopefully a lot of you got to be part of as well. It was a special channel put on by a couple of our favorite YouTube gamers, and the point of the channel was to exist for 1 year, to create a different video every day, then at the end of that year to delete the channel and all the videos with it. I was there from day one up until the last second of the live stream when the clock hit 0 and they deleted the channel live. During that year, I became a part of the Discord group and a lot of the online communities related to the channel, and I became aware of the incredible community that was created by those crazy improvers who decided to set out on this silly project. They made the most ridiculous nonsense videos daily, which you'd think wouldn't gain that much of a following, but they did, and people identified with it. I identified with it. People need a community of peers where they feel that they belong, they feel like they have similar interests, that they can be themselves without judgment or ridicule. People need this more than ever now that they're isolated at home. No one has their usual outlets of community, and so they've reached online to find that sense of community, and that's so necessary. People are feeling isolated because they are isolated, and they are desperately seeking those communities online because that's all they have right now. I'm here to help with that. I learned from those goofballs and from that community that the videos don't need meaning. Someone will find the meaning. Just create. It will mean something to someone, and it'll mean something to you that you've created it. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I've found in the past that I am my best self when I'm teaching others. I've worked as a karate instructor, I've worked as a tutor, I've been an instructor to adults, I've been a trainer in many different workplaces and customer service places. And I've found that I am my best self when I'm teaching others. I become a better role model. I also learn best when I'm teaching. So I thought, why not combine these things? Why not combine my love of learning and my love of teaching and find a way to use that to bring joy to others? Hopefully teaching you some new skills along the way. In this channel, I will be learning new things each video. Anything from sewing to archery, Wikipedia dives to tap dancing, yoga to video games. Nothing is off limits. And if you have anything you want to see me learn, please comment. Or if you have a skill that you like to teach, please let me know. I'm looking for YouTube channels to follow and promote. I'm looking for people to teach me things, probably via Zoom or FaceTime at this point because pandemic. While learning, I also want to promote the people I'm learning from. So I'm going to be linking you to the channels that I'm using, to their websites, to their Etsy page, to their Venmo account, any way that creators can support other creators during this time. We as a community of creators need to lift each other up during this time. And even if you don't think you're a creator, I promise you are. There's something you are good at, there's something you can become good at. Just try. In this channel, you're gonna see me try and fail so much, and I'm hoping that you'll be right there along with me to show me your attempts too, and to post your videos in response. I'll be posting every Tuesday and Friday with a couple other random videos and streams here and there as the channel grows. My ultimate goal here is not just to create a community, but to use that community to create real, tangible good in the world. I see YouTubers like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Matpat, and so many others. They raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for charity, doing the silliest things, and I mean that in the best way possible. I absolutely love everything that they create and everything that comes out of those channels, and please, if you don't know who I'm talking about, go support them right now. I'm gonna put some links down there in the description to all of my favorite YouTubers at this moment that have kind of inspired me to create this channel. These folks use their platform for good. They are genuine people who have created these warm, welcoming communities with such positive energy and positive momentum toward creating good and creating change. They use their message to spread good and joy and friendship. They use their platform. If you're watching this, you are my friend. I care about you. And I'm here to share my journey with you in hopes that you can find just a little bit of happiness along the way during these hard times. If you're excited to see what I'm going to create, like the video, subscribe to the channel. You'll see more very soon. I plan to post starting tomorrow. Here's a few of the things that you have to look forward to. I'm editing my own videos, by the way, so that's a fun learning curve. If you can think of things that you want to see me do, or like I said, if you have a skill you want to teach me, please comment, please message me, let me know. I'm here to interact with you guys and to create with you guys. I already have some planned live streams coming up to raise money for local charities. I want to support some of our local theaters that are currently shut down during this pandemic, and also some local families and businesses that were directly affected by the recent Alameda fires that tore through Southern Oregon. And that's just the start of the money I'm going to raise with this channel and the good that I want to create with this community. So please, please, please like this video, be one of the first to subscribe to my channel and join me on my journey. My last call to you today is to please comment below and tell me about a time when fear stopped you from doing something that could have been really good for you. I want to read about all of your experiences. Welcome to Lyndi Learns, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time, friends. See ya!